Hello, Taurus. I hope all is well with you. So, what's going on with you? For the month for the rest of October and November. For you, I'm going to start off with love, then alerts and warnings, awareness, and then your money. If that's how it goes, then that's how it fucking goes. I'm not sure why I'm drawn to zombie cards for your love reading, but okay. What's going on with Taurus in love? Oh. Taurus, somebody got you stuck. What the fuck is this? Pull that right on over there. By the way, that's the devil. Be aware of addictions. Driving the car of your current love situation. I don't even want to use the word connection. I'm using situation. Old addictions. Clarifying. It's the way you think. Now, this isn't for all Tauruses. Please remember, I usually go for the most important message, the most high impact data that needs to be dealt with at this time. So usually that's just one of y'all, okay? Hopefully. Taurus, one of you, Tauruses. You're chained to your beliefs. Very chained to old data. It's very childish. I'm just putting it out there, okay? Don't be mad at me. We get the Sun. All of these cards are coming out as choices and options. So it's a behavior you're choosing at this time. The problem with it is the focus on value in connections. It's old devil energy. What do they say about money? It's the root of all evil. Be very careful that you're not putting money and love in the exact same container. Because that shit gets you stuck. That doesn't look like a good card, does it? It doesn't. You might have gone through or be getting ready to go through a situation where you're going to have to fight your way out of it. Protect yourself. And these are in reverse. You may be in a situation where you're with somebody who's stuck in their head. They're experiencing a sort of awakening through you. Now, we could flip this. Flip it if it ain't your data, okay? But if it is, Taurus, you might have put money and value like, I don't want to say gold digging type energy, but kinda like putting more emphasis on things than someone's feelings that you're trying to connect with or that you are with. Be aware of like making finance more important than feelings. Because if you're with somebody right now and you're focused on the money, that person is tired of that. You're with somebody who's making moves or looking at the front door. They may have even already met somebody or seen something that is encouraging them to look at the front door. And so they may be making a consideration of altering or improving the world around them. Action. somebody's getting that feeling, that funny feeling that it's time to go. Or it's time to drive you away. I'm just telling you what's coming through, okay? If it ain't you doing this, if it ain't you about to experience this, you're doing this to somebody. Be aware of your focus on finance and gains, creating alienation in a connection. Someone is feeling the winds of change, a lack of desire to continue enduring what's going on. For whoever is experiencing this, let's look at sorry to hit the mic. What's the energy of the person you're dealing with at this time? Right now, what's their energy towards you? So you can see it. Ooh, shit. End. Someone done, moving on, plans ruined. The end of generosity. Somebody is looking at somebody as a fake user, false person, liar, hater. They may be realizing at this point that it's time for a certain cycle to come to a close. This cycle is around money, something that's not growing, somebody just going from being, cool. Maybe it was cool for a minute, but it's mean now. Taurus, be mindful of your energy towards somebody. You may be coming across, as mean to somebody, encouraging somebody to start over, or accept the damage and the conflict. This is, if it ain't happening at this exact moment, it is coming down the pipeline. I'm just going to call this mean green. And I'm saying mean green. Taurus, you may not be fully trained, experienced in dealing with what's coming. Doop, 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 because there's more coming here. What's the next actions Taurus's person is going to take towards Taurus? I don't know why, but I get the vibe this needs to go into the alert section. Someone is focused on what they have. Kind of maybe even being thoughtless about the next moves. Ooh. They have a way of dealing with shit. Oh, okie. So if you're dealing with somebody in a relationship, y'all ain't talking, but the focus is on money, are y'all fighting about it? They are going into an old mode of thinking where they think everybody like you acts alike, or everyone they attract ends up being about the same thing. This can be someone awakening to someone and saying, this person only wants me for my money or profit. So they begin furniture shopping. If you're new to this channel, hi. When I say furniture shopping, I mean somebody looking at someone the way you would look at IKEA when you're going in there shopping for a sofa, right? It's not a thought of me and this sofa together forever. It's a place to sit. But there's no humanity in that, right? This is seeking new booty, other energies that are of value, but not for long-term connections. It's like, okay, I'm going through this with this person. I'm in my head now, and let me go find some other zombies to get at. Next card here, the big payback. So there's something openly visual about this furniture shopping expedition. It would be something along the lines of, let's say, you and your person are together forever. You're together, not forever, but you're in the relationship or you're in a connection with this person. You start having fights about money because maybe somebody wants money. Somebody wants things of value as opposed to feelings or a connection. That person, the other person is feeling that. So they're tired of feeling that and they start looking elsewhere, right? Technically going from being a close friend and lover to an enemy, crossing out the heart. Crossing out, that's not the right word, but blocking off, no access to the heart. Technically, they become kind of an enemy because they don't care about nobody's feelings anymore. So that person that they don't care about anymore becomes akin to an IKEA sofa. Okay? And the IKEA sofa, at some point, the springs start popping, the material shreds, you realize it's got cardboard underneath it, it wasn't as comfortable as you thought it was, and it doesn't have the durability you thought it would have. So you might move that IKEA sofa out to the curb where it belongs for trash day. Some people just keep the IKEA sofa so they can just have power over it, right? But somebody is now going furniture shopping, and they're going to do it in a way that pushes back. It's kind of like a get back. It's vengeful. They may begin to deny restoration services. They may not want to restore the broken springs on the couch or get right, so they may start denying things. Sensual sanity. They may even see any type of sexual or any type of intimate connections. They may begin to deny that because they start seeing someone differently. In actions, your person or you may no longer be smiling at each other, and someone is not lost anymore in their head about what they was hoping the connection would be. Loss again. Maybe someone's coming to a place of accepting the loss, learning the lesson, and getting ready to start over. In 60 days, what will Taurus's thoughts? Let's see what your thoughts will be about this person in 60 days. Ooh. Well, you'll be looking at options, but be mindful of your neediness malfunction that may come from what I heard is the dissolution of this. So there's going to be some emotions around this situation. I do see two people arguing, fighting, because maybe someone's cheating and being hateful. Aquarius energy here. This is someone becoming detached, no longer desiring the situation. There's a 5. Someone balancing the chaos or balancing the chaotic situation by going for what they perceive to be their freedom, focusing on their work, their money. They may even be kind of cruel about how they go about achieving balance. Again, balance, 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 balance is here. Oh, wait a minute. What's the actions around this? Shit. 2, 5. 2 and 5. 5. Okay. 2 and 5. Ew. Someone's plans for a situation that might have been charitable financially to them, that shit is coming to an end. Okay, someone's moving on, someone's plans for the future, and somebody's wallet or financial potential is what I also heard. That plan is getting to get ruined. That's what you're going to be looking back at. It's over, it's done, you moved on. Taurus, be aware of going through a period of, inverted introspect is what I heard. So you may have a period of being upside down. This could be upside down financially, where you may have to tap into your own personal reserves to deal with the end of this situation. But you are in over 60 days, between now and 60 days, you'll be in your lesson mode, trying to control your thoughts, but going through that baggage period where you're an all or nothing person. So be aware of the cost of the my way or the highway thinking. You want power, another person, and you might be attracting other people who want power too, but they may not want power in the same format as you. You may want somebody to be financially secure and do great things for you financially. They may want somebody who's going to kiss their ass, kiss their feet, clean their house, be a baby factory, all kind of magical fun stuff. So be aware over the 60 days of being, in the wrong place mentally. Virgo energy. You might find yourself being too harsh or critical. And you may be having karma because you're looking for perfection. But that's not really realistic. And to go back to this card, like the search for perfection is going to bring in tons of zombies who may look the part. They may know how to walk the part, but the one for you is you don't even turn around ever to see them. They're just watching you go with the zombies. So this can be, these addictive ways of thinking and this desire to be able to control the environment, watch the environment, control other people's thoughts and moves, make demands on others to be perfect. That is not going to work out. So definitely correct that line of thinking. For some of you, you may have to spend some time by yourself. In the Hermit energy, 6, creation. This is sacred data going through healing, so you can get your vision right. Wait, and here's the card that comes out. Your ego, secrets, the pop quiz. At the bottom of the deck, pop quiz of logic. Gotta check that out. Is it possible, Taurus, that you are difficult and stubborn? Or you're being that way when it comes to love? Is it possible that the energy you're giving out is indifferent? Can be seen as indifferent to others. You might have some fixed beliefs that make you come across as being a mean-spirited person. So you're getting your experience at this time. If you want to, acknowledge it as such. I don't know. I don't know why I just heard. No butter, no bread. That's what I just heard. No butter, no bread. So don't be surprised if your behavior in a connection is altering the way somebody sees you at this time. Your vision is altered. Maybe you haven't informed them how much you expect perfection. Maybe they're just realizing and perhaps you are realizing, Taurus, that oops, once again, that one's not perfect either. Gonna have to let go of that one too. Lord. Hamster wheel data. Okay, that is hamster wheel behavior and data. Let's see what's going on with your money. For Taurus, what's going on with the money directly at this time? Work, money. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh. There's that fucking 8 again. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You might be inspired to dream. You might be inspired to go towards one of your purposes in life. And you might be doing that because the current situation doesn't fit the goal that you had. And there's the Hermit again. And here's the Fool. Taurus, if this is still about that love reading shit, be mindful of getting played. Because you expected perfection and somebody got to sit on the sidelines long enough to watch how you move. And the get back, they are planning a little bit of revenge. I hear D'Angelo, how does it feel? The Chariot. And the Queen of Cups. Go towards, okay, there's good money if you go towards things you feel passionate about, or compassion. You will find your money if you go towards business or work that puts you in a place of compassion, because you ain't got none. Oof. Also be cognizant of losing time with family, friends. Very important people. Make sure you're making time for people who won't be around you forever. And I'm not talking about no booty. I'm talking about family. Children, if you have them. Because the 5 and the 10, they both come out as choices. With the Lovers in between. Taurus, be aware of putting more focus on booty than family. Because you won't even really be paying attention when those things get lost. Until it's too late. There is some old energies that you need to quit focusing on while you're missing what's important that you do have back here. So if you notice, she's looking at the cups that have already spilled. Nothing in them cups is empty, it's over, it's done. But focusing on that, she's totally ignoring the cups that are filled over here. In time, if she stares hard enough and long enough, these cups are going to dry up. Or they're going to grow legs and walk away. Very small-minded data right here. I'm telling you, if you have kids and you're putting more attention on dick than family or coochie, you're putting more attention on that, you may have children that are growing up and noticing that energy. And you're teaching them about bridges that not only are cross troubled waters, but they sink into emotions and troubled waters. Be aware of, that's not something you want to teach. And if you notice the bridge is going down into the water, you don't want to teach the loved ones around you how to drown in their feelings, or be so focused on their feelings that they don't even notice when they're drowning. And Taurus, you may not even be looking at it like, I'm not drowning. You probably don't see it that way. But if you're still focused on the energies of the past, and while you've got these energies over here that are ready to go forward with you or waiting for your attention, if you're focused on that, if you're focused on dreams and illusions, fantasies, plans that involved everything else but your familial obligations, if you're focused on that old shit, if you're focused on love, lust, and all this stuff right here, and you're skipping over the cosmic aligned agreements, that's children, prior obligations before lust, booty, and what could be. If you're putting the gift, the heart, the snake at the top of your wish list, the universe is going to grant you tons of emptiness and plenty of time for fantasies and illusions. As far as money goes, though, Taurus, expect a low grade. Oh, okay. What I heard was bargaining chips. Expect somebody to make you a low level offer that is beneath you. This offer has the ability to get you stuck for a long time. It's like maybe an employer offering you a new position, but what they're trying to do is secure you for an extended period of time. Long period of time, longer than you'll want. The effort is to stall you out so you won't go away. And there's the Tower. Beware of somebody trying to throw some work on you at the last minute because it stops everything from falling apart for them. So perhaps someone, how does this begin? 4. Around the workplace, there may be some conflict. Conflict along the lines of somebody doing something bad and getting written up. Doesn't look good for the company. And so they have to make a sudden, unexpected, right now kind of choice. A reckless one, albeit. Not very thought out. It's just a right now, it has to be done. It's like a business that can't function without a manager or a supervisor. Like the business it's not allowed to be open, is what I'm hearing. Unless you or somebody like you steps in as the supervisor. You have to step in as the emperor. And it's a one, they have more than one choice, but it's kind of right place, right time for you. So you may be getting conversations. So you may be hearing something about somebody who's, what you don't know is the person before you that you're filling the place of stood on their square about the energy or the problems they had. What was the problem? So the problem they had was they didn't like all the responsibility that came with the work. They felt like they weren't being paid enough, or perhaps they were promised raises that they didn't get. Oh, wow, the world comes out after that. So they put some closure to the situation and quit. Can be someone who quit unexpectedly so they could pursue what was happier, what felt better for them, as opposed to what was paying more. What will you, if you take this offer, how will you feel about it in 6 months, Taurus? So these just kind of, I get the snowball downhill effect with this. You may grow bored. You may grow tired of the situation, like there's no life in it. You don't get to gossip with the regular employees like you used to. You don't get to do the stuff that you used to. What are you holding on for? So you may find yourself looking for new opportunities. You may be open to other stuff, but kind of stuck. If this is moving into a higher up position, be aware you are going to be cruel. You're not going to be nice because you're bored. I just heard the cutoff machine. God damn. Be aware of letting power get to you. If you get a raise or a promotion to a new spot, to a new position where you are looking over people, be aware of being a little bit savage. I hear an old song by Beastie Boys. Funky Boss is the name of the song. And it's just the same chorus over and over again. Funky Boss, get off my back. Anything else? If you do take a higher up position or that higher pay grade, new position, thingamabob, be aware of your baggage, man. Because you're going to be savage, especially to people you don't like. Especially noteworthy mention to the poor people you didn't like to begin with. Damn. Now that you've secured your bag, you're going to be a bit of a douche. Let's see if there's any... Let's see if there's anything else going on with your money. Queen of Swords keeps returning. She's cruel and bitter, and I get the feeling, see that bird that's over the sword right there? I feel like in this Queen of Swords energy, she's going to slice that bird in half, which is really dark. But that's what I saw. Let's move on to some angel cards, because you might need them. I don't think you do. I don't even think you give a fuck. But if you are getting that new gig and it's good money, kudos to you, savage. Any advice for Taurus? So here's your baggage once again. Some bad habits, right? Things that need to be put into the trash. Be aware of your silence being misunderstood between here and the month of November. You're feeling this need to have power, but a hobby wouldn't be a bad thing. You might be finding something different and interesting to do, but definitely I feel like the universe is trying to move you out of a position around where you're around gossip artists, gossip folks, haters. Be aware of moving up the ladder and still trying to work within that same energy. Bad. I also just heard now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. Watch what you're vibrating outward. This is a time to speak, act, feel, be mature. There's a fixed focus energy around you that you need to stop. Okay? It feels like a lot of contradictions that you'll be dealing with here through November. And it is a little bit of a divine intervention, as the universe wants you to declare and be sure of who you are before you get onto this next timeline. Because the next timeline can be helpful, can be great and enjoyable, or it can be karma. It can be a timeline of karma. Do not forget you are not like the others unless you want to be. So at this time, watch your words, your harshness, how you control, and I'm using this loosely, how you control yourself, your aggression, how mean you come off to others. Your active strength without compassion is choosing with definity heaven or hell. What do you think you're choosing? So be careful with that, because you could be choosing a cycle of karma if you're too focused on, look, if you're too focused on money, old mental cycles that you know need to be broken. We don't need to pull cards for that. There's a reset that needs to happen here. So you can remember your grace, all that, right? The universe is testing your endurance to see if you're really truly ready for the next great offer. Ooh. I also get the energy the universe wants to give you something greater than an IKEA sofa, and better performance than a lazy boy recliner. You know, with the wooden stick on the side, and you just lean back, and then what? And then what? The universe wants to really give you what it is you want, truly. But are you really ready for it? Are you really ready for the new timeline? And that must be declared, that yes or no has to be seen in the way you function, the way you talk, the way you interact with others. Or have you released your savage energy, or do you have better control over it now, enough that others don't see it when they don't need to? I don't know. Okay? If you are moving into a new job, though, I feel like I'm finished with this, but if you're getting a new job or a higher up position, something changes around the workplace. Again, the universe says congratulations, right? But just make sure you're protecting those thoughts and unhealthy people. You are being gifted some awareness of self if you are open to it. But the way you go through this, the way you get to the other side is there does have to be a break. There will have to be a break where you put some old shit into the trash where it belongs. Side message, if this is a new job or a new position at a place of work that you don't like any fucking way, the universe is trying to show you that you do have options even outside of that job. Now, if you choose to take the step up and stay in a place you know you don't like, that's on you. You have that choice to go through that cycle of whatever events go down the pipeline of that. But the universe is trying to show you that you're wanted. And you're wanted not only where you're being asked to step up and fill in somebody's empty space or absence, you're being shown that you're wanted outside of the job too, elsewhere. And the universe wants to know, do you desire something that you need? If that's the case, you will be given just enough to satisfy the needs. Do you want something that you will love? Well, you got to put in some of the work on that. Got to put in some of the work on the need too. But the universe is trying to get you to define these things so that what you attract isn't the absence of these things. Okay? The cosmos trying to get your attention out there, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, comment, and subscribe. If it wasn't helpful, like, comment, and subscribe anyway. Because you watched all this time. Why not? And what's most important, Taurus, you are well. Stay that way. Be that way. See you next time. Bye.